Just take it. I don't want any trouble. Hey, I remember you.
As if you could forget about me after the incident. You'll pay for this, Becker.
So what? You kill me, I'm the chairman of the Foundation's internal tribunal. You'll be sentenced to death for this.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna wait for the rain. I want to see it with my own eyes when you get what you deserve.
You have bats in your belfry? What's the rain gonna do to me?
Do you remember the strange letter you received half an hour ago? Well, I sent it. And now, only amnestics will save you.
This is... No. I'm the chairman of the tribunal. Give me the goddamn amnestics.
It's too late.
No!
One down.
Come on, tighten it up. Attach it better.
The test subject studied the written description of the appearance of object SCP-1128. We start the dive soon. We'll be in touch.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
My name is Angel Aguilar. I am a researcher at the SCP Foundation. Matthew and I recently started studying a new object with extremely unusual properties.
I heard that the chairman of the internal tribunal disappeared yesterday. The entire department is aware.
They'll sort that out without us. Don't get distracted, Matt. D1102, what do you see? Despite the fact that the test subject was physically immersed in a tank of water, he reported seeing fish and algae around him, as if he were in the ocean. Then he began to scream in panic that a massive creature resembling a giant shark was rushing at him.
Well, you heard Angel. The guy's clearly an idiot.
Don't go near the water, Matthew. There's clearly no body there. Next time we'll try diving in a cage. Section B2, we need 2 injections of amnestics. The test subject has infected us with this stuff. Oh, my head. What the I awoke with my skin clammy and hair a mess. My memory of the last few days had been completely erased. I'd hoped the flash drive would clarify something.
Okay, I'm making this video for myself. Matthew and I started examining a dangerous object. There is a possibility that at any moment something may go wrong, and I'll have to be treated with amnestics in order not to suffer from the object. Just precautions. Right, okay, now, make sure there's no one around and listen carefully. Do you remember how the tribunal demoted your brother to Class D?
It was a year ago. My brother Lucas was moving up the career ladder quickly and could soon replace the area chief, David Wright. Maybe I was a little jealous of him. Maybe I was too dedicated to the cause. But when Lucas said that he had discovered information that led him to believe that the chief was selling the objects to the Chaos Insurgency, I couldn't believe him. He was going to release the data, and I came to the conclusion that he was just gunning for the chief's position. Lucas, I can't allow the theft of classified documents. Security respond. Section F1. Damn it, Lucas. I'm so sorry.
We are investigating the object SCP-1128. It appears as a large marine predator. For infection, a person must have received a spoken, written, or visual description of the being's appearance. And if after that, the infected person finds themselves in water or near the water, they will be forcefully immersed in there. However, if an infected person is treated with amnestics, their memory loss will break this effect, therefore being saved.
I realized that the time had come. On Friday, I killed the chairman of the tribunal. Just sat and watched the bastard get sucked into a puddle.
The description is stored in a file on the laptop. Don't read it yourself. Becker was but the first on the list. There are 3 more. You know what you must do.
My God. No, of course, I have long dreamed of avenging my brother, but do I have what it takes? I remember that day well. John Fish, the commander of the task force, was recruiting Class D personnel and sending them on a deadly mission. John and Lucas were once good friends, and now he was coolly calling my brother simply consumable. John could have chosen anyone, but he chose Lucas. And none of the consumable squad returned from that mission. One fighter from Fish's group blabbed that not all the Class Ds died. Many had been injured, but damn, they were alive. The agent who coordinated that mission, Carlo Rojas, ordered the wounded to be finished off. At that time, I still had no idea how and when, but I knew for sure that I had to avenge my brother. Most importantly, I knew who was responsible for his death. Nigel Becker, the chairman of the Internal Tribunal, sentenced Lucas to demotion. John Fish, a former friend, sent him to his death. Carlo Rojas gave the order to finish off the wounded. And of course, that damn David Wright, a sleazeball, and the area chief. Lucas, they're gonna pay for this, I swear to you. John Fish, you're next. I created a fake account and sent John a file with the description of Object 1128. Seemingly, everything has gone according to plan. Fish read the message and, as I expected, didn't attach any importance to it. After training, he went to the showers. It didn't take long before his screams started. It's horrifying to even guess what's going on in there. When everything had settled, I was convinced that the plan had worked. John Fish was sucked into the water on the floor. Damn right, I did it. All that remained was to get rid of the evidence and delete my message. One more down. In the evening, I filmed a message for myself in case I had to be treated with amnestics again. This time, I also described how I murdered John Fish. Carla Rojas is next in line. The morning didn't start too pleasantly. For some damn reason, instead of Matthew, Christina Harper was there. She's the chief's right-hand woman, and she could be such a bit...
Good morning, amigo. Is something wrong?
Where's Matthew?
He has been transferred to another facility. I'm going to be your partner now.
Damn, why is she here? This doesn't make sense. Apparently, there was a rumor going around among the Class D employees about a dangerous study because this test subject who had received a description of the object desperately resisted and didn't want to participate in the experiment.
Screw you! Let me go! Shit! I won't!
Finally, we managed to immerse him into the tank. This time, we attached a camera to the test subject so we could observe the experiment in its fullest. I don't know why Christina's here. Clearly not for the sake of research.
What interesting properties this object has. With it, you can get rid of everyone who gets in your way. Ain't that right, Aguilar?
I don't understand what you're talking about. Wait, what's this? During his fight with the guard, the test subject managed to snatch an injection with amnestics, but in his panic, released it into the water. Apparently, this monster doesn't like amnestics. And yes, the cage didn't help, but we found the coordinates of where it lives. Let them send special forces there. This sector must be cordoned off, and bring me a new injection of amnestics. I don't want to end up in the jaws of this creature.
Aguilar, have you heard that John Fish disappeared after the chairman of the tribunal? Everything revolves around your brother's death. Weird, right? Tell me, Angel, you want revenge, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Don't pretend to be an innocent lamb. I will prove that this is your doing. Do you know why I'm telling you all this? Because you won't remember anything. I'll catch you off guard.
Carlo Rojas is next in line. What a morning. Not only had I found out that I killed 2 people, but Christina's now become my partner. According to the protocol, I learned that the object acutely reacts to amnestics. Perhaps it would be smart to have it in my pocket. From the video on the flash drive, I found out exactly how I killed Fish. I decided to do the same with Carlo Rojas. To do this, I showed her the protocol with the description of Object 1128 and said it was a personal assignment from David Wright. No one wanted to argue with the chief. So Carla believed and studied the description. Of course, she didn't understand anything. Relax, it's just a joke. She called me an idiot and went to the showers, but she stopped halfway and opened a bottle of water. Oh, damn it. Oh, I almost threw up. But it was still necessary to hide the evidence. I almost screwed this one up, and I decided to immediately record this case for myself, just in case by the evening I'd been treated with amnestics. What's that?
Aguilar, have you heard that John Fish disappeared after the chairman of the tribunal?
Shit! Harper had begun to guess everything. Whew, no sweat. I'll write it out. First off, I've got to get rid of the main evidence, the flash drive for the confession. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I knew this would happen.
I told you I'd catch you off guard. It's a good thing you don't remember anything. We'll carry out a raid.
Hey, take it easy! What's going on here? While Christina's bloodhounds were turning over my apartment, it dawned on me that I'd left a laptop with the object files on it at work. If only I could get Christina to see it somehow.
It can't be. Everything is clean. But I won't rest until I prove your guilt.
When it was over, I rushed to the base to pick up the laptop. Shit!
You smell fishy, Aguilar. Is there anything to hide?
I've had enough of talking to you for today.
Hold on, amigo.
Fuck! The list of names fell out of my pocket! How could I forget about such an important piece of evidence?
Security! Stop him! Aguilar, unlike your brother, you've always been a doormat. I'm surprised you decided to do this.
Don't you understand that when this thing catches up with Chief Wright, he'll drag everyone down with him? Screw you! I read the description of the object and jumped into the unknown. It's better this way than to repeat my brother's fate. But I wasn't ready to give up yet. From the protocol, I remembered the reaction the object had to amnestics. I had nothing left to lose. The monster had retreated briefly. That was enough time for me to resurface. Help had come from somewhere unexpected. Special forces who were sent to guard the perimeter approached me. They noticed the Foundation's logo on me and dragged me into the launch. You guys are right on time. My leg was bleeding profusely. One of the guys shouted that if we don't get to shore right away, everyone is dead. I heard their screams and cries for help, but what could I do? I was exhausted. It was too far to the shore and the creature didn't want to leave its monstrous meal.
We found the bad apple. This is Angel Aguilar. Just look. You were supposed to be next on this list.
Bring that bastard to me.
No need, sir. He read the description of the object I told you about and voluntarily jumped into the pool. Believe me, Aguilar has no chance. No one will know anything.
Thank you for your service. You're right about one thing. No one will know anything.
David Wright, we finally meet. I swam out.
You? But how?
And without amnestics, any contact with water would have brought me back to the ocean. I haven't drank or washed for many days. I survived. Damn it, survived just to see him die. I then described the appearance of the object and was ready to see the horror in his eyes, but he grinned.
Your pathetic plan has failed. I'll be treated with amnestics, and you will finally be reunited with your brother.
No, not this way!
No!
Now that I think of it, there should have been 5 names on that list. I'm as much to blame for Lucas's death as anyone else. But now, my conscience is clear.